Welcome to Vision Forward's Tech Connect Live, connecting you to the world of assistive technology. And now, here are your hosts, Cory and Luke.
Hello!
It is your cue to talk.
Yes, I forgot that we had to do that on the show.
Do you have your microphone on?
No idea. Do I have my microphone on? I think so.
I mean, not that we've ever started one before where you're like, hey, my microphone's on the ground.
I'm pretty sure we probably have at some point. We've been doing this for like 5 years now.
That is very true.
Yes, happy Thursday. It is Thursday. It is April the 25th.
Yes.
And we are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
That's true.
My name is Luke. His name is?
I am Cory.
Cory. And with us also is...
Jonathan.
Jonathan, yes. We are the Three Musketeers, and we are here...
Actually,
Oh, we're not the Musketeers?
Three Amigos.
Oh, okay. We are the Three Amigos, and we are here to talk about technology and also...
We're here to connect your tech.
Yes, and also do other... What do the Three Amigos do? I have no idea. They're all friends.
Did you ever see Did you ever see the movie Three Amigos?
I believe so, but it's been a while. It's a comedy, right?
Yeah, can you name the three actors in the movie?
Yeah, the one of them is the guy from Naked Gun, is it? Or is it the other guy who looks like him? So it's not Leslie Nielsen, but it's Steve Martin.
Steve Martin is one, yes, correct.
The other one is... I have no names.
He is National Lampoons.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Lampoon, yeah.
Chevy Chase.
Chevy Chase. And then...
who's the third one?
Well, that's obvious, Cory.
He's not tall.
Okay, he's Richard Littleman.
Very good, actually. Martin Short.
Oh, Martin Short. Oh, yeah, he's really good. Yeah. Oh, he always works with Steve Martin.
They are good buddies.
Yeah, in fact, I saw some. I've seen a stand-up that they did or a show that they put on. Absolutely hilarious.
They are very funny. Yeah. Martin Short, I think, is one of those underrated.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, everyone knows he's funny, but you just don't see him a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, they have just the most natural stage presence. I don't know how anybody. Number one, I don't know how anybody goes on stage and performs in front of thousands of people.
Isn't that what we're doing right now?
Well, minus the thousands of people, yeah.
We are performing for ones of people.
Ones of people.
I was going to say tens, but I realized that was probably.
But how they do it, how they're just so natural as well. It's incredible. So props to any entertainers out there.
Richard
we
Littleman.
Respect you all. Richard Littleman is my favorite, obviously. But we respect.
He's actually somebody, isn't he? Richard Littleman?
Yeah, I reckon so, yeah.
I think he is. Okay.
And Cory.
Yes.
You know where people like to do performing these days?
Well, you know, it's funny. One of the things, if you're hearing us talk about Martin Short and Steve Martin, and you're like, and you know what, just Steve Martin, Martin Short, if you want to just shorten it up, it's just Steve Short.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Martins, and then you're good. Anyways, if you're like, hey, I would love to see them, but I am unable to get to wherever they're performing at.
Yeah.
You could use something called YouTube to find some of their videos.
The YouTube?
The YouTube.
The YouTube?
I do
YouTube.
YouTube.
The YouTube? I tube.
Yes.
Yeah. So we all tube these days. In fact, you're tubing right now. And,
We hope you are, yeah.
Yeah, tubing is fun for all the family. And
Family tubing.
family tubing. And today we're going to be talking about tubing. Now, we did wonder whether we should bother talking about tubing since everybody who's on here is already tubing. But we figure, you know, you can never tube too much.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like we thought, hey, let's show individuals how to use YouTube, especially from a screen reader standpoint. And then we said, well, they need to come on YouTube to watch it.
Yeah.
But I do think potentially there are individuals who maybe are training others to use YouTube, or maybe they're just using the email that we send out morning of. Speaking of, if you do not get a morning of email that has a direct link to the live stream, send an email over to techconnect@vision-forward.org, techconnect@vision-forward.org, and we'll ensure that you get added to the email list. But
Yes.
we were thinking if people are just using that direct link, that maybe that's all they're doing, and maybe they'd be interested in searching for other videos or subscribing to channels and all that.
Plenty of exciting stuff out there on the tubes.
Or comment on our live stream, and they're not sure how to comment.
Yeah, so, and talking of comments, please do comment, and our producer, Jonathan, will be happy to read out those comments to us, and we will try and answer in the best way that we can, which is probably not very well. And also, I will, just before, I see Jonathan already has a comment, but before we get there, I will apologize. Last week we had a comment from our somebody who'd watched our live stream after the fact and said, I thought I was watching a video about the Apple Vision Pro accessibility, but instead there was a bunch of music and then people started talking about O.J. Simpson. Now I realize...
Obviously this was the first
Tech Connect that they didn't watch,
listener.
Now I realize we've done exactly the same again. Our intro music played and then we started talking about Steve Martin and the Three Amigos.
Let's real quickly, in the comment section, add a comment if you are tired of our banter.
No, don't do that.
No, I want to know.
But if people are, I want to keep on bantering now.
Well, but
we have to do what the people want. We have to do what the people want.
Martin Short doesn't say, I ignore what you want. He is a true performer.
That is true.
Steve Martin, he's the one who's like, I don't care what you like.
All right, Jonathan from the chat, please.
Yes, we have a couple of familiar faces in the comments. We've got Harpreet.
Hello, Harpreet.
Wishing everyone a good morning.
Good morning to you too.
We also have Marianne Dole.
Hello, Marianne.
Who's also interested in learning more about how to operate YouTube.
Oh, yeah, we saw that comment. We will quickly answer that before we dive in.
Yes.
Oh, will we? Okay.
Well, I was just going to, I don't want to just ignore her comment.
No, I didn't know if you wanted to integrate it into the demonstration.
Well,
first of all, what was the comment?
Yes, why don't you go ahead and read the comment, Jonathan, for those who haven't seen it.
Fair enough. This is from Marianne Dole. Hello. Thank you for all you do. I have a question. I'm totally blind, and I would like to post on YouTube. Can you tell me how to do this, or where I can go to find such information? Thanks again.
So I think it's good to clarify really quickly what our goal is today. Today our goal is to learn how to navigate YouTube to consume videos with a screen reader. But I think what, I'm sorry, was it Mary Ellen?
Marianne.
Marianne, thank you. I think what Marianne is asking, if I'm not mistaken, is more from a how can I create videos, which really is a whole nother topic and could potentially be an interesting future Tech Connect Live, although I think it would be kind of difficult to do. Quickly to answer her question, there are tutorials out there. I've seen some on YouTube where you can kind of find how other people are doing it. Using your iPhone or your Android phone is probably going to be one of the easiest ways to do it. Right from the YouTube app, there's a Create tab across the bottom, and then you're just going to use the built-in microphone and camera on your device to record your video. I think where a lot of the issues, or I shouldn't say issues, but where some of the challenges are some of the visual pieces around it, right? Making sure that you're centered in your shot, although you can use the iPhone camera app, which will report where it sees your face, so you could line that up. But then also the editing piece of it. You got to get really good at almost doing a one take. So if anyone else is making YouTube videos who are blind using screen readers, throw it down in the comments if you've got some suggestions for Marianne. Otherwise, like I said, do some Google or YouTube searches, and I think you could find some info as well.
Otherwise, producer Jonathan is for hire, and he would be happy to discuss his rates with you.
Yes, and we get 25% as finder fee.
There you go. Producer Jonathan, yes.
So we do have Commander Beer Brought.
Okay, excellent name. Thank you, Commander.
Comments letting us know that they enjoy the banter.
Oh, good.
Good.
Hey.
And they're specifically wanting to know which one of the three amigos Luke would be.
Oh, I'll let you answer, Cory, because I don't feel like I'm knowledgeable enough to know.
Well, you think about it. There's two other comments.
Yes.
Preet is thankful that we're calling him out, and he wanted to make sure we knew about the Smart Cane 2
Ooh.
being launched.
Do not know about the Smart Cane 2.
We'll make a note of that.
Yes, we will look at
Also,
that.
Alicia Green from
Hi, Alicia.
Rockford, Illinois.
Excellent place.
We missed the Smart Cane 1.
We did, yeah.
Or do you think maybe they went right to the 2 to make it seem...
You don't want to seem like you're a beginner, do you?
Yeah, it's like when I just had to order new checks because I got a new checking account. We never write checks. But I, put like 1,500 as the starting to make it look like I've written a bunch of checks. Is that the same thing? Like
yeah,
Smart
exactly,
Cane
yeah.
12.
Yeah.
And like, ooh, it's...
If you handed me a check, I'd feel very comfortable because you'd done so many before. I'd know that you're a check master.
Yeah, I mean, how many can you bounce? 1,500.
Exactly.
They were specifically referencing the WeWalk product.
Okay, WeWalk.
So
yes.
there's a new WeWalk is coming. Interesting. Okay. All right. I think we're ready.
I'm getting memories of the Nintendo Wii.
Yes.
That was followed up by the Wii U. So is this one going to be the Wii U walk?
We and you?
Wii U?
Yeah, us walk?
All right, Cory, who's going first here? You or me? Just to clarify, Cory is going to do smartphone VoiceOver access, and I am going to do screen reader computer access.
I'll go first.
Cory's going first.
All right, so we're going to be taking a look at using the YouTube app from a VoiceOver perspective. So this is specific to an iPhone. That's just my daily user, but I do believe, at least from some of my past use, the YouTube app on Android, a lot of this is going to kind of carry over. So we're going to look at a couple tasks. Now, before we start, look, so we don't go all day. What do you think, what should be our top 3 tasks we show?
Well, you've got to be able to search for videos.
Very good.
Otherwise, what's the point? You've got to be able to navigate the search results.
Okay, very good.
Okay. You've got to be able to play and pause a video.
Very good.
I know you said 3, but I'm just going to keep on going here.
Okay, go on. Yep.
You've got to be able to comment.
Okay.
And then it would be nice if you could subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't do the thumbs down to our videos though. But if you
I don't think they do it. Did they bring back the thumbs down?
You can still thumbs down, but it's not possible to see the number of thumbs down.
Oh, that's right. They took that away. Okay.
That's a good start. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So we are going to open up the YouTube app. Again, I'm using an iPhone.
Settings, one UI, Google, App Store, Zoom,
Where are
Calendar, Settings, one Jimmy John's,
There we
YouTube.
go. Right next to my Jimmy John's. I don't know which one's more important. All right, so
Definitely Jimmy John's.
when you open up the YouTube app, you're going to default to the home screen, and that's going to give you a feed of recommended videos. And this changes by kind of tracking your consumption of videos, right? So when you go and search different topics, it's then going to start showing you videos that are related or by the same people or different people, but the same topic. And I'll be honest, I've been using YouTube now for a long time, and this is really where I spend a lot of my time because my feed now really knows kind of what I want. I'm not using my personal YouTube right now. Not that it's like I'm searching for inappropriate stuff. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit separated. So basically here is just going to be a lot of swiping right through the different videos. Now,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it because you can search by headings using the rotor, right? But
No,
that's just on the internet,
that's
so it
just
wouldn't
the
work
internet.
in the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to see on the app itself. I just realized I'm going to have to put my password. On the app itself, each video is not a heading, which is kind of a bummer. And so we're going to do a lot of swiping, and so I'm just going to swipe really quick because I just want to show what it looks like when you come across videos. Now, at first I'm going to get an ad on top because we're currently not using a premium account. If you pay for YouTube Premium, you can get rid of all the ads.
How much is that, Cory?
I think I pay like $14 a month, which is kind of high, but I use it enough where it gets rid of ads and I can do background play, so I can close the app. And
I believe you can download videos too?
Yes, you can for playback. Yep. So I'm just going to swipe right here quick, and it's going to go through an ad first, most likely.
Modern Marvels button. Inventions button. Music button. Visual perception button.
Actually, no.
Add.
Here we go.
More options. Watch button. Logo other. Install button. Screenshot. Modern Marvels. Snack Food Tech S10 E61 vertical line full episode. 43 minutes. Go to channel. History. 970K views.
So we just got some information there. Basically, it's telling us the name of the video. It's also going to tell us who the channel is. It's going to tell us how many views it has, when it was posted, and also, I think I said the channel name as well, too. So you're getting all that information right on that same line.
Very nice.
And a single double tap is going to take you right into the video and start playback.
Yeah, but I believe by default, autoplay is enabled, but you can change that, I think, in the settings.
I believe you can. You're also going to see in playback in a moment there are a forward and back where you can jump, and you can, in the settings, change what that default time jump is. I think by default it's like 3 seconds, but you can go in and change it to pretty much anything you want. So, all right, so basically swiping through this home screen is just gonna take us through a feed. I'm just gonna go through because there's one other thing I wanna quickly show here.
Go to channel button.
There is a go to channel, so I can go right to the channel if I wanted to.
Action menu for Modern Marvels. Snack Food Tech Shorts. Heading.
Now I hear shorts heading. So on YouTube, there's 2 different kinds of videos, right? Long form videos that can be anywhere from more than a minute long up to however long. And then there's shorts, which are always less, like a minute or less, and they're basically almost like TikTok videos, I guess.
That's the idea.
Just real quick.
Yeah, it's a competitor to TikTok.
Yep, and so they're going to throw, every so often as you're swiping through your home feed, you're going to see videos, but then you're going to come across a shorts heading, and then the next bunch of recommendations are going to be shorts. And then you're going to come out of that back into looking at full videos.
Quick question then. If TikTok is indeed banned in the United States.
Yeah, I did see that yesterday, but I don't know if it's
well,
official.
Well, no, it is official, but TikTok are going to take the US government to court to try and stop it. But assuming that they don't, does YouTube Shorts become the new TikTok?
I don't know. That's a good question. Probably not. Kids probably don't want it. There'll just be something else that comes up.
Well, I think TikTok has to be sold is the idea. So I guess somebody else will just buy. Jonathan has deep thoughts on this issue.
Ooh, okay. Hit us, Jonathan.
You can still download TikTok.
Okay.
You will still be able to download TikTok. You can do it even if you're in the United States. There are VPNs.
Oh.
You could just use, or you basically can't download it from the regular app store.
That makes sense. So you'd have to use a VPN to say that you were somewhere else where TikTok wasn't banned, and then you would have to download it.
Yeah.
I would assume from an iPhone standpoint, though, it's going to be removed from the App Store, which means you won't be able to do it unless you're online.
Unless you jailbreak.
But anyways, we don't want, no, let's not even.
Let's not go there.
Yeah. All right, so that is our home tab. I just wanted to quickly go over that because it will be a place where you, as you start to build and get more stuff, you're going to find recommendations there.
And now you say home tab, so I assume that there is a tab bar.
Yep, across the bottom, like a standard kind of iPhone app, there are tabs across the bottom. We'll quickly show them. We're actually probably not really going to dive too much into them, but I want to show you what's down there. Home is in the bottom left corner.
Selected. Home.
You can see it's currently selected.
Shorts. Tab. 2 of 5.
We do have shorts, which means we can directly just go in and view shorts and get rid of all long form.
Yeah.
Create. Tab. 3 of 5.
Create is what I was talking about before when Marianne. This will allow us to go in and start to create videos.
Yes.
Subscriptions. Tab. 4 of 5.
This is going to go and show us a list of our subscriptions so we can pick a specific channel and then only view their stuff if we want to.
You. Tab. 5 of 5.
And the last one is going to be you. Under here, it's going to show you the account that you're logged in under. It's going to show you a view history, so you can go back and see what you watched in case you wanted to come back to something. There's a bunch of other stuff in there, but that is the tabs across the bottom.
All right.
So time to search for something.
Okay.
So the search button in the iPhone app is in the top right corner, but here's something goofy.
Yes.
If I go up and touch in the top right corner,
Add. Seek new voices on Facebook. Vertical line Facebook. 17 seconds.
it's not there. I can't find it.
All
Now-
you found is that ad.
Yeah, now even though I have on mine with premium, it also doesn't do it. Even though there's not an ad there with premium, Up top, you will have some options like recently viewed, for you, kind of things like that. That search button is still not there. The way to get it to show up is to do a 3-finger swipe down.
Page 1 of 6.
Brings us to page 1. Now if I touch in the top right corner,
Drum, button, notification, search, button.
now we've got search up there.
So you've got to make sure you are at the top of the page, basically. That's what your 3-finger swipe's doing.
Exactly, but it must be, even if you are still on page 1, which you are, it won't show it unless you do that 3. It's just really goofy. I don't understand.
I will say visually, as you swiped down to pass the ad to that first video, the search disappeared because the screen did scroll a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you get to that search button. If you can't find it in the top right corner, do a 3-finger swipe down, then touch back up there, and most likely you're going to find it.
Nice.
So we'll go ahead and double tap. That's going to open up a search box here for us. We'll find the search field, which we just heard the iPhone make its noise, letting us know that the keyboard just became active. So it is showing up on the screen, which means I can either type in or I can do my 2-finger double tap to do...
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say the old magic tap.
Yes, the old magic tap to go ahead and start dictation without actually having to go find that dictate button. And we're going to look for Vision Forward Tech Connect. Vision Forward Tech Connect.
Insert Vision Forward Tech Connect.
All right, and we'll go ahead and do search down in the bottom right corner.
Start dictate. Search.
I'm going to slow the speech down. I think it might be a
Describe
little...
images.
It's a little on the fast side.
Yeah, I did it before, but...
55%.
There we go, let's do that.
Okay.
All right, so now we've done a search for Vision Forward Tech Connect. So in this example, we are doing a search for a specific channel, right? So in that search, you could do a specific channel or a topic to get videos, not caring what the channel is, right? So in this case, though, we did a search for channel. So as I swipe right, I should be able to look through my search results.
Vision Forward Tech Connect. Search field. Clear search button. Voice search button. Cast button.
just get
More
through
actions
here.
button. Selected all button. Shorts button.
So you can see I do have some filtered categories here. I can do all shorts.
Videos button. Unwatched button. Watched
So we're
button.
just going to go past
Recently
through
uploaded
here.
button. Live button. Subscriptions button. Deafblind assistive technology.
Interesting. So you would think Vision Forward Tech, like ours would be first, but instead...
Well, this actually, I think, might be an ad. Let's keep on going.
Oh, good call. I keep forgetting about ads because I don't live with them. Okay, here we go.
More options.
Yep,
button.
you're right.
Equipment and technology. See if you qualify.
Yep,
Alabama.
you are very right.
Add products for Vision Forward Tech Connect. Vision Forward Tech
There you
Connect.
go.
4.68K subscribers. Button.
So right away you see our channel here, and you also hear the number of our subscribers. Now you did hear something at the end really quick, telling us that actions are available. If you're not familiar, on the iPhone there's a lot of controls you'll land on when there are actions available, which means our rotor automatically switches to actions, and we can swipe up and down with 1 finger to perform different actions. So for example, if I swipe down,
Go to channel.
I can go directly to the channel, which would have been the same as if I would have just double tapped on it anyways.
Activate. Default.
And you
the
can
same
see
thing.
that's the only 2 options in this case. So we'll do activate.
Button.
And now we're on the Vision Forward's channel, and from here, again, by swiping right, we'll find some categories including About Us, videos, and also a place for us to subscribe. So that's what it's like looking for a specific channel.
Okay,
Now let's
makes
do a
sense.
real quick search and just find a specific video this
Yes,
time.
please.
So we're going to go back here.
Back button.
Top
Where's the
left
back
corner.
button? Thank you.
Vision Forward Tech Connect.
And
Vision Forward Tech Connect. Live. Vision Forward Tech Connect.
I'm going
Search field.
touching back at the top where that vision, where the search field
Now, I heard,
was.
Cory, that when we went back, so it still has our original search in the search field here, so we will have to get rid of that.
Yep, so I'm going to double tap on it, and then I'm going to swipe
Search
right
field.
1
Is
time
Clear search.
and get rid of the clear.
There's a clear
Clear
search
search.
button.
Yep, anytime,
Voice search.
almost anytime you go into an edit field, 1 swipe to the right will always be a clear.
Okay.
All right, give me a topic, quick. Go.
Well, I was going to do funny cat videos.
Okay, I'm going
Yeah.
to do funny dog videos.
Okay, perfect.
Funny dog videos.
Inserted funny dog videos.
Down in the bottom right for search.
Search.
All
Back
right.
Button.
And now we have our search results just like we did before, but this time, rather than being specific channels, most likely, we should get videos instead. Now, there was a bunch of stuff on top that you heard when I swiped through. I get annoyed with that sometimes. So I like to sort of touch maybe in the top quarter of the screen in the middle to see if I can kind of come down below that to skip a little bit.
Ad.
But again, because we have the ad, I forgot that was there, but we'll swipe through.
Button. More options. Watch button. Shop now. Adult 10 minutes.
Okay,
20,
so
adult cat plant screenshot.
that's interesting. Giving us a little picture. Okay, we'll keep
10
going.
minutes. 22 seconds.
Letting us know how long a video is.
Funniest cats and DOGS friendships of 2024 face with tears of joy. Funny animals videos. 10 minutes. 22 seconds. Go to channel. Little love.
So this is both cats and dogs. Yeah, so it's the best of both worlds. Let's choose that one.
Okay.
If I didn't want that one, I could keep swiping through and we'd get more results.
Yes.
But we're gonna go ahead and double tap. When I do, it is gonna start automatically playing. What I'm gonna do then right away is a 2-finger double tap, the magic tap, and this time that will pause the video that we're playing.
Includes paid promotion. Video player.
Ah.
Button. Heading.
It automatically started an ad, I do believe. And so when you are using YouTube, there are going to be ads that come up. Some ads are skippable, some ads aren't. Some ads are skippable after a certain amount of time. So what you're going to want to do is I usually let the ad play for just a little bit, and then I'll start to swipe to the right and find a skip ad button.
I actually believe there is no ad here.
No ad? Okay.
I don't believe so, but I was going to show that when I do the computer
Perfect.
as well.
Well,
so,
then
yeah.
it would be the same, pretty much the same on the iPhone. Just remember it's swiping versus tapping.
Now, I do like here on the iPhone, Cory, that we can use our magic tap, 2-finger double tap
so
to pause
much
and play. Very cool.
Yeah. Again, if I wanted to double tap with 2 fingers, it would start us up again. So I want to quickly just swipe through here so that you can see what the now playing screen kind of looks like, because there's a lot we can do here. Most of the things you talked about are going to be found here. So quickly going to swipe through.
Collapse video. Button.
Here's a button, collapse video. When you're done watching your video, tapping on this will close this video and take us back to our search results.
Autoplay is on. Button.
Here's a button if we want that autoplay on or off.
Cast. Button.
Cast, we're going to ignore, not relevant for us today.
Captions off. Button.
If you need captions, you can tap them on or off here.
More actions. Button.
We're going to skip through the more actions. Again, not relevant for us today.
Previous video. Button.
Now we're going to come to some controls here. First one is previous video. Now we didn't watch a previous video, but it is going to take you back to some ones that potentially are recommended kind of around this video.
Rewind 1 minute. Button.
Here we have our rewind 1 minute. So right now the settings, we have it set to be 1 minute, but as I mentioned, you can go in and change that.
Play. Button.
There's our play pause, but again, we don't need it because we can use our 2-finger double tap.
Forward 1 minute. Button.
So if we have a back 1 minute, we obviously have a forward.
Next video. Button.
And if we have a previous video, we can have a next video. We'll keep going.
5 seconds elapsed of 10 minutes. Button.
This gives us an idea of what our time is, how long the video is, and where we are currently elapsed. We'll keep going.
Full screen. Button.
If we want to go into full screen mode, because you potentially have enough vision to see the video and especially want to fill your screen, you can tap full screen.
Track position. 5 seconds of 10 minutes. Adjustable.
Here's a place where we can also adjust if we don't want to use those buttons, the skip forward by a minute or skip back by a minute. On this adjustable, once I land on it, if I swipe up, it'll jump by a minute. If I swipe down, it'll jump back by a minute. So for example, swipe up.
1 minute, 3 seconds of 10 minutes.
And it tells me that it's now moved by a minute there. So now we're at a minute 3. Keep going, swiping right.
Funniest cats and DOGS friendships of 2000.
That's going to now repeat the name of the video we're currently watching, including the number of views.
Little love. Button.
That is the channel, so I could tap on this to go to the channel if I wanted to, which would look very much like when we did a search for Vision Forward Tech.
Subscribe to Little Love.
And I've got a subscribe button, so I can go ahead and double tap right away, and that's going to subscribe me to this channel. I'll keep going.
Like this video along with 497 other people. Button.
Obviously, double tapping on the like button.
I like the way that it reads.
Like
this video along with 497 other people. That's
exactly. Tells you how many. One more swipe.
Dislike this video.
Ooh.
We can dislike it if we want to.
How could you?
Yes,
How
exactly.
could you?
Share. Button.
I can go ahead and share it. Tapping on this will open up a share sheet for us to share it out via text or email if I wanted it to share it to someone.
Create a short with this video. Button.
I can actually create a short with someone else's video.
Reaction video.
Yeah, not going to go through that today.
Download. Button.
We can, it looks like it is letting us potentially
That's
download
weird.
it, even though, I'm not sure.
Clip. Button.
We're going to keep going. Clip allows you to just, if you wanted to share a specific clip with somebody.
Save to playlist. Button.
I can add it to my own playlist. If I create my own playlist and say, hey, I'm making a dog and cat video. Again, a little bit above and beyond what we're doing today.
Screenshot.
Okay, I'm trying to get
Comments
to...
20.
Hey.
Here we go. So now it says comments 20. Now, one of the things that I've learned with the iPhone here is it typically only shows you the first comment here, unless you double tap on this heading that said comments 20. It doesn't say that it's a button or anything, but it's just something I've learned. So if I double tap,
Comments.
now all of the comments are viewed here. So now I can swipe through if I want.
New. Remember to keep at Susan Bobo 5098 bullet 15 hours
So
ago.
here now I can swipe right and just go through all of the comments.
Yeah.
And then down at the bottom of the comment list, so if I touch down at the bottom, I might have to actually go all the way down here. Oh, there it goes.
Add a comment, ellipsis, heading.
Down at the bottom now I have a heading that says add a comment. So now obviously I can swipe
Add a comment, ellipsis, heading.
to,
Add a comment,
oops,
ellipsis,
let's double tap
heading.
on that.
Add a comment,
There we go.
Ellipsis, add a comment, ellipsis.
And now we should have an edit field.
Add a timestamp button. Add a comment,
Where are you?
ellipsis. Add a top send comment.
Apparently you're in it.
Yeah, I guess that's weird.
Ellipsis.
Very weird. It's not saying it's an edit field, but I didn't hear the keyboard
It
pop
came up.
But yeah, it is up there. You're right. So I'm just gonna say, I didn't watch this video, but I really like cats and dogs, so I bet you it's good! Exclamation point.
Inserted. I didn't watch his video, but I really like cats and
I
dogs,
did
so I bet
stutter a little bit. All right, and then just like in most things, when you, let's say for example, you're sending a text to somebody, usually the send button is right above where the P, kind of right above
that's a
the
good
P.
tip,
It
that,
should
yeah.
still be there.
Capital. I didn't watch his video, but
Where is
P.
it? Oh, come
I didn't watch it. Add a timestamp.
Where are you?
Send comment.
There it is.
Button.
And we'll go ahead and double tap.
Send comment.
Hey.
And I've now made my comment on that video.
And I'm sure the video creator will be very appreciative.
They will.
Yeah.
I took the time
You did.
to make
That's
a
21
comment.
comments now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I know we went through that pretty darn quickly. Remember, this does get archived. You can rewatch it again, but I wanted to leave enough time for you to do the computer
Bless your
as well.
heart. Pro tip.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my YouTube pro tip.
Okay.
This may or may not work for you, but it works for me. I have an iPhone.
You are sighted and don't use. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No. I have an iPhone Pro 13.
Okay.
I think. And I do not pay for YouTube Premium or whatever it's called. And so theoretically, I should not be able to do the background play. Okay. But usually when I'm listening to YouTube videos, I'm not actually watching them.
Sure.
Because I'm a terrible person. Usually I'm just listening to them because I'm driving. Okay.
Yeah, and I think most of the stuff you listen to is not visual.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
People chat, whatever. Yeah, go
exactly.
ahead.
So what I realize is the following. Okay, if I go to YouTube and start a video playing, okay,
Yeah.
and then I shut my screen off by pressing the button on the side,
Yeah.
and the video will stop, obviously, okay, because the phone's gone to sleep. But then when I bring my phone screen on again by pressing the button, and I'm on the lock screen,
the play
and there's a
control.
media player right there,
yeah.
and if I hit play, then usually it will take a little bit of time to buffer, but then it will actually start playing the video.
I wonder if they potentially
Incoming call from Cindy. Go.
Hello. That's my. Oh, and it won't stop. It won't stop because we're locked.
Good.
We'll just pretend that that's not ringing right now. I think they may have. I wonder if they stopped. If they allowed background on non-premium.
Maybe.
But you could also, from a voiceover perspective, if I start this video with a 2-finger double tap.
Yep.
And I stop it again with a 2-finger, and I
Sure.
close the app.
Okay.
Now I'm on my home screen.
Yeah.
And if I do a 2-finger double
Yeah.
tap,
Yeah.
nothing.
Oh.
But
Oh.
no, I don't know. Hold on. I don't think that was not the video.
Are you sure?
No, it's playing some music.
Oh, okay.
Little Busta Rhymes, if you like.
Hey.
But I wanted to turn it down quick because I don't want us to get copyrighted. There we go. No, what it did there is it didn't do it. It
Yes.
actually started playing Apple Music, which was something that was played there. If anybody's a Busta Rhymes fan, put it down in the comments. It's an
Okay.
old clip. Did you ever listen to any Busta Rhymes?
No, but maybe he's in the comments himself, busting some rhymes. Who knows?
Well, That is so.
If anybody wants to bust any
that's
rhymes in the comments.
Too on the nose. Busta Rhymes doesn't just go around busting rhymes.
Of course he does. That's his whole shtick. That's his whole shtick.
So no, it does not appear that it works. Although, well, now I can't do it because the Apple Music started. But I was going to try your trick. But
well, you could. So you don't need to use the 2-finger double tap. You could just feel for the play button in the media player on the lock screen and then double tap on that. And I really like doing that personally.
I agree.
Although it is still streaming the video in the background, so I assume you're using the same amount of data. But
I would think you are using the same amount of data, but it probably saves battery a little bit because it's not displaying it.
I mean, as soon as you've started it playing from the lock screen, you can turn off your screen completely, and yes, you can just listen.
Jonathan, any comments before we move on to the computer?
So we've had a couple of other people in the comments just saying, you guys make me laugh.
Oh, that's bless. Nice.
And
hopefully they're laughing with us.
Yes.
You can laugh at us. That's actually fine.
Is it?
Sure, why not?
Harpreet is still pushing for the Smart Cane 2, saying that they put ChatGPT integration and the voice assistant is a lot smarter.
They will put voice assistant into anything at the moment. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Cory, I feel like you should integrate voice assistant into yourself. Yeah, and then instead of talking to you, I can just talk to your voice assistant.
I didn't hear you correctly. Did you say call Sean?
All right, Siri.
Yeah, exactly. And there is one other.
Yes.
Just talking about how they use voice under cursor on their MacBook.
Ah, yes, of course.
And that
Very
allows
nice.
them to. They still have a little bit of vision.
Yeah.
They can use that to find.
Fantastic tip. Yeah, voice under cursor. Very nice if you are able to see the mouse pointer well enough to move it around, and then you can also get the audio out as well. But I'm now about to show you. Now, I know that this individual is using a Mac and I'm using a PC, but I'm about to show you how to use a screen reader. Once Cory has unlocked his computer, I'm going to show you how to use a screen reader to access YouTube. And I am not a screen reader user personally, so luckily I have Cory by my side. If I make.
Do we not have any audio?
Oh, I'm sorry. I turned off the audio.
Oh, wait, not spec.
Yeah. Okay. I muted it temporarily because Cindy was calling it. So as I was saying, I'm not a screen reader user, but Cory is, and so I have Cory by my side in case I make any egregious statements here that need to be corrected.
One thing I'm going to say is that there, with anything, especially with a screen reader, there are always multiple ways to do anything. So Luke might show a way that I don't use, or maybe you don't use, but that doesn't mean it's right or wrong. It just means it is one way of doing it. So I will not correct you unless you say something like, say to, hey, Sharky, play cat videos, and it just works, and I might correct.
Actually, though, Cory, I'm glad that you just said that, because I did also want to raise the point that using your iPhone, you can just say to Siri, hey, Siri, show me funny cat videos on YouTube, and she will bring up a list of funny cat videos that then you can use VoiceOver to select the video you want, double tap, and it will start playing it.
That makes sense.
You don't actually have to really know how to use YouTube at all. However,
as long as all you want to do is just watch.
Exactly.
If you're cool with that. And that's, for a lot of people, that's potentially all you really need to do. I don't know that I've ever really commented except the one I just did.
I've commented a few times, usually angry comments.
I was just going to say, are you one of those internet guys? I just wanted to point out you're holding your drumsticks wrong.
Look out for me in the comment section. All right, so I'm using JAWS here on a PC. The first step is we're going to open up Chrome. I hit the Windows key. I typed in Chrome and I pressed Enter. And here comes Chrome slowly but surely.
Address and search bar edit.
I heard address and search bar edit. That means I am in the address and search bar. I want to go to youtube.com, so I'm going to type in youtube.com. Now, ours is actually autofilling /Vision Tech Connect, which I know you didn't hear because I stopped it from talking. So I'm just going to hit the backspace key because I do not want that autofill here. And I'm going to hit enter. We're going to open up the YouTubes.
YouTube, no links.
The tubes.
Here's the tubes. Okay, so we're on the tubes. YouTube.com is the tubes. And first of all, Cory, what I'd like to do is review, well, we're going to cover basically the same things that you did, but obviously using a screen reader. However, I'm thinking, Cory, first of all, maybe a good thing to look at would be if you need to sign in, because if you do want to comment, And then you've got to be signed in, right?
You do, which also means you have to have a Google account.
Well, we're going to assume that the people already have a Google account.
We're not going to go through those steps today.
Okay.
But yeah. Well,
now, the way that
you're going to, but
no, the way that I'm going to do this. So usually on most web pages, web page design these days has some consistency to it, and on most web pages, your sign-in option will be somewhere in the banner region area at the top of the page. Now, when you load a page, you should be at the top of the page, but just in case, you can do a Control Home, and that should focus you at the top of the page. And from there, Cory, I'm just going to hit my Tab key because that should get me to where I can use my login.
YouTube.
Let's see what we
Guide
got here.
toggle button.
Not
YouTube
that one.
home link.
There's my home link.
Skip navigation button.
Skip navigation.
Search region.
Ooh, there's my search region.
Search button.
There's my search button.
Search with your voice button.
Ooh, search with my voice.
Create link.
Create. If I want to create a video, I could go there.
Notifications button.
Notifications.
Account menu button menu.
And we heard account menu button menu. Okay.
Yes.
I'm guessing because it says the word account, this is where I want to be. Now, I'm actually already signed in.
Exactly.
But we'll go ahead and open up this menu anyway. So I'm going to hit space or enter on this. It should open the menu.
Account menu button menu.
Heard a little poppy noise, so I'm guessing that my menu is open. And now I'm going to try my down arrow and see if we can listen to what's in the menu here. And the down arrow doesn't work, so we're going to try the tab key instead. It's always one or the other.
Yeah.
So we got a view your channel link, so we have a channel, so I can view my channel. But I want to find where I can sign out here.
Google account link. Switch account link. Sign out link.
There is sign out. Now, obviously, if I wasn't signed in already, that would be sign in. Does that make sense?
no, actually, well, what it does is the account button's not there.
Oh, it
Instead
just
of
says
account,
sign in, does
sign
it? Okay,
Yep,
fair enough.
Exactly.
So, same process. You would still find that account button, but it would say sign in instead. At that point, you would hit that. It will take you to the Google sign in page. Now, if you've got all of your details saved here, all you really need to do is press enter a couple of times, and it will sign you in. Otherwise, you will be in. You'll be in the username edit field. You would have to type in your username, and then it would press enter. It would take you to the password field. You would have to type in your password, then press enter, and then you would be signed in. But once you're signed in, you're going to be returned to the YouTube homepage. So I'll go ahead and hit escape to close out the menu.
Virtual piece.
And we'll go ahead and do a Control Home to go back to the top of the page here. Okay, so once we're signed in, that means that we can leave comments. Now, you do not have to sign in to use YouTube. I'm sure everybody's already aware. So if you're not signed in, not a big deal. You can still watch videos and such, but you won't be able to, for example, save your watch history. You won't be able to save videos to a watch later playlist. You won't be able to comment. You won't be able to thumbs up. You won't be able to thumbs down. Anything else you won't be able to do?
No, I really recommend, and I do recommend creating an account because I know I said it before, but that recommendations.
The feed,
they do a really good job, and it's a great way to find new stuff around topics you like as it learns. So I do think it's worth creating that account and logging in.
Yes, if you
but
really,
as you said, you don't have to.
If you really want Google to know everything about you and sell your data to the highest bidder, then it's a great way to do it. I would say.
They already do. If you have a Google account already, they do.
They already know everything about you. Don't worry about it.
They can know what videos I'm watching.
Jonathan, from the chat, please.
So they still haven't returned it as a horse, but
Oh, they're still trying? Well, that's the main thing, as long as they're trying.
Maybe they're not trying. I don't want. Yeah.
Oh, no, that's a fair point.
they wanted to know. Well, they were saying that the latest YouTube updates seem to make it more unwieldy. It's more clunky. It's harder for them to navigate. Is this something you guys have seen as? Is YouTube becoming more navigatable from these, like with these tools and such, or is it getting more confusing?
I guess I'd want to know if we're talking about
Visual
smartphone
or
or
not?
computer.
Yes. Or visual and
they
screen
do not
screen
specify.
reader.
Yeah.
Give us a bit more information about how you're accessing YouTube, and then we will hopefully have an answer for you. All right, so I'm going to find the search field because I want to search for a video. Now, Cory, what type of element would the search box be?
Well, that would be an edit box.
So anywhere
or an
we
edit
can
field,
yes.
whatever you want to call it.
Anywhere that we can type is going to be an edit field. I can find that by pressing E.
Search edit.
I heard search edit. Search is the name of it, and it tells me it's an edit box. So I'm going to press space because I want to get inside there and type something.
Space.
Heard a little poppy noise. I know I'm inside the search field at this point, and I'm going to type in funny cat videos. Hit enter to carry out the search.
Videos. Enter. Account menu button menu. Guide button. Guide toggle button.
Wait a
Press.
button.
Okay, so hopefully at this point it has done my search. Now, I was in an edit field and I heard a little poppy noise to let me know I went into an edit field.
Yeah.
When I did the search, I did not hear a low-pitched poppy noise letting me know I was out of the edit field, okay? And because I didn't hear the low-pitched poppy noise, and maybe I might have just missed it, but I'm assuming that I'm still not out of it completely, okay? And that means that I won't be able to navigate this page properly. So to make sure I'm out of that edit field, I'm going to hit escape.
Escape.
Okay.
And you may, just so everybody knows, I'm an old school, so I like my forms mode to manual. If you're in auto forms mode, you might be getting those pops in and out automatically, and it won't. But hitting escape sure isn't going to hurt anything.
Yeah,
but
just to
that's
be on
why
the
Luke
safe
has
side.
to do it on my computer because I fear change.
Okay. We're getting old, Cory, don't we?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I heard a low-pitched poppy noise, and that lets me know that I am now out of the form there, and that means that now I can start to use my navigational keys. Now, Cory,
yes.
Generally when we do searches, if a web page is well designed, the search results will be headings.
Should be, yeah.
Okay, so we should be able to use our H key to find the search results, which in this case should be funny cat videos. So I'm going to start hitting my H key.
Subscriptions heading level 3.
Now, that was interesting. I heard subscriptions, which is cool, because at the moment I'm at a heading underneath which are my subscriptions. So Cory had said earlier that we can subscribe to channels, and if we wanted to check out our subscriptions, then we could come to this subscriptions heading, start to use our down arrow.
Link history.
And
New
there's
content available.
a history YouTube channel.
Link GG Cloud Frog.
That's my wife's YouTube channel. Give that a plug, GG Cloud Frog. She does yoga videos, so go check that out.
Link the Blind Life.
There's the Blind Life. That will be Sam there. So you can hear these are the videos we're subscribed to. But we're not interested in these at the moment, Cory.
No.
We want to find funny cat videos. So I'm going to keep on hitting H.
Sorry, Sam.
Sorry, Sam. And hopefully we're going to find funny cat videos. So I'll hit H.
Explore heading level 3.
That's not funny cat videos. I'm going to hit H again.
More from YouTube heading level 3.
That's not funny cat videos. I'm going to hit H again.
We guarantee lifetime cure heading level 3.
That sounds weird. I'm going to hit H again.
I'm going to guess that was an ad.
That was an ad, yes.
Funniest animal smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes. New funny cats and dogs videos. Cat face with tears of joy. Dog face part 15.
Wow. I don't know how many emojis you could put in that.
Also, this is part 15.
Yeah, do we have to see the other 14 to know?
I believe we need to follow the storyline from number 1.
Yeah, if it's anything like, oh my God, I can't think of the name now. What's the Keanu Reeves?
Oh, the John Wick?
John Wick.
Yeah.
If it's anything like John Wick, you don't really need to see any other ones.
All right, so I'm ready to watch my funny cat video. I found the one that I want. I could keep on hitting H. Obviously, it would move me between the search results here, but I'll just press enter to play the video.
Enter. Main region.
And here we go.
Funniest animal smiling face with open mouth and
to clear out stuck poop.
Okay,
grass.
we've got an ad here. This is clearly not about cats. I'm going to use the tab key, see if I can find the skip button.
watch more this. My answer presented skip button.
There it is, skip button. Press space.
Space.
Did I hear what I think I heard?
Yes.
I don't know if anyone else picked on that, but if I thought it was a cat. I thought it was what cat said. I didn't know it was.
I've got another ad. Can you believe this?
Yeah, sometimes you'll get double.
Okay, so we're going to try and see if we can find that skip button. I just want to pause this video because it's kind of disruptive trying to talk while it's playing.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So I was able to tab to the skip button. By the time you've tabbed there, even if it's a delayed skip, which is usually 5 seconds, but not always though. But if it is a delayed skip, usually by the time you've tabbed over there, the 5 seconds will have passed anyway. So hopefully you'll be able to find that skip button and hit the space on it. I'm assuming, Cory, you can also use your B key because it did say it's a button.
It is, and sometimes you don't know where you are. To be completely honest though, if you are somebody who's not super comfortable, just let the ad play.
Sure.
In the long run, it's probably by the time you find the skip, you're going to be frustrated, and the ads might even be over.
Yeah,
Plus, you could use what they are showing in the ad.
There, you never know.
I don't
You
know
might
about
need
that
it.
one we just missed, but
well, maybe we'll go back and watch it later.
yeah. So, anyways, I think sometimes it's nice to skip them, but sometimes you might just want to let it roll.
Yeah, fair enough. So either way, either you can tab to the skip button, you can press B to try and find the skip button, or you can just let the ad go. Now, a couple of things we might want to do, Cory. We may want to play and pause the video.
Yes.
Okay. Now, if you've loaded the page and you haven't touched anything, you can just use spacebar, and that will pause and play, okay? But if you start to move around the page, the spacebar doesn't work anymore, unfortunately.
Is that consistent though? Because JAWS isn't always consistent in where it drops you on a page. Have you had
all right, let's try
almost
it.
100%?
I'm going to do an Alt-D to go to the address bar. I'm going to hit Enter to refresh the page here.
Funniest animal, smiling face with open mouth and smiling eyes, new funny cats and dogs.
And I'm going to hit the space bar.
Oh, that worked. Okay.
Actually, it did something weird. Okay, ignore everything I said, please.
Well, and the reason I said it is Jaws is just notorious for not ever putting you in the same spot all the time.
Okay. So ignore that. But what we can do, if you're using Jaws, you could do a virtual find for the play button. Now, here's the thing, Cory.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to search for play.
Yep.
Sometimes you have to search for pause. I'm going to try and search for play here. I'll do a Control F for the virtual find. I'll type in play. I'll press enter.
Play. Enter. Autoplay is off button.
Now that wasn't what I wanted, okay? So I'm going to use my F3 key and we'll see if we can find the actual play button I want. No! What did that say?
Something about gameplay.
Not what we
Grabbing to
want.
top. Autoplay is off button.
Yeah,
So maybe it's the pause instead. I'll do a Control F.
Right.
We'll search for pause. Enter.
Pause. Enter. Wrapping to top. Pause K button.
Aha.
So I've noticed this. He who not returns horse. I forget what it is.
I know of whom you speak.
But you know, the mentioning of things being, getting harder.
Inconsistent,
One thing I noticed about, maybe it's more than 6 months at this point, but the pause play is not consistent anymore. It used to always be, it would always display whatever state it would be when you hit it. So for example, if it automatically started playing a video, you could always do a search for pause with the Jaws find, and it would always find the pause button. Now, as you just saw, we have it paused here, although maybe we don't because of the, well, whatever. Yeah. But you can see it's not play, it's pause, even though it is pause. So try one, and if it doesn't work as you just did, then try the other. It's really annoying. There's no consistency, and it is frustrating.
Now, if you don't have the virtual find option because you're not using Jaws, you can just use your tab key, and what you'll hear is kind of interesting.
Click play keyboard shortcut K button.
It said play keyboard shortcut K button, or it might say pause keyboard shortcut K button. So if you hear that K button, that is the pause play button. You can press K to pause and play, but it doesn't work with the screen reader because the screen reader is actually taking over the K key in the case of Jaws to use for place markers. I will mention you can access basically all of the controls using the tab key on its own. Now we're on the play button. I could just start to use the tab key and go forward and skip to the next video or get to where I can change the volume.
One thing we talked about right before, and I totally forgot about it. Yeah. We said if you do a search for the word next, that is always right below the play pause, and so then you don't have to worry about the inconsistency because that next is always there. And so just do a search for next and then come up instead.
Yeah, so you could do the virtual find, type in next, and then press your up arrow, and you should be on the play pause button.
Yes.
Okay, from the play pause button, actually, I'll just show this quickly. If I do a shift tab to go backward.
Click or scroll the panel for the precise seeking left-right slider.
I hear something about a left-right slider. I'm going to do a shift tab again.
Seek slider left-right slider. 30 minutes, 48.
And I heard seek slider, left, right slider. This is where I can jump through the video using the seek slider. If I press enter, it will put me into the seek slider.
Enter. Seek slider, left, right.
And at this point, I should be able to use the left and right arrows to skip.
30 minutes, 31 minutes, 31 minutes.
And it's skipping by 5 seconds each time I do that. Hit escape to get out of there when finished.
Escape.
And you can use page up and page down to jump by bigger chunks, or home and end to jump to the beginning and end.
Oh my gosh, you're getting all the tips today. All right, so we're running out of time here. We're actually out of time, so I'm just going to show one more thing real quick here.
That was my fault. I even tried.
Thanks, Cory.
I even tried.
Okay. We should be able to subscribe to this channel. I would like to see if we can. I'm wondering if subscribe is a button. Let's find out. I'm going to hit B.
Play keyboard shortcut K button.
And now there's the play, so we could also get to play using B. So many ways to do things because it's a button.
Next shift plus N button.
There's a next video button.
Mute M button.
There's a mute button. Could be useful.
Autoplay is off button.
Autoplay button.
Subtitles / closed cap.
Closed caption button.
Settings button.
Settings button.
Minute player.
Mini player.
Button.
Button.
Subscribe to anime.
And there's subscribe. Now, if we're using Jaws Virtual Finder, we could obviously just type in subscribe, and it should hopefully get us right there. In that case, I used the B key. That got me to subscribe because subscribe is a button, and then I could obviously press space on here to subscribe. And in that case, Cory, this channel would appear under my subscriptions heading. If you remember, we found that before.
Yep.
So then we could anytime return to this channel and hopefully watch the other 14 part to this video.
Oh, I forgot about that.
If I press B again,
Like this video along with 287 other people.
there's my like button. So if I press space on there, it will like the video.
Dislike this video, toggle.
Press B again to dislike. Of course, you don't want to do that because that's just nasty. Now, I want to leave a comment. Cory, theoretically, I should be able to do that in an edit field because we type comments in an edit field, but I was having trouble with this before. I'm going to hit E because that should take me to the comment edit field.
Vision Forward's Tech Connect edit.
And
Add
it-
a comment ...
It did that time. We heard add a comment ... Now, if that doesn't happen for you, because I had a bit of problem with it before, then you can always do a virtual find for comments. And then from there, if you hit the E key, then it should move you to the edit field where you can type a comment. Press space to get into the edit field.
Space.
Type your comment. Cats are so cool.
Exclaim.
Lots of exclaims. And then from here, we should be able to hit enter.
Enter.
Oh no, actually that creates a new line. So instead, we are either going to hit escape and then press B until we find the comment button, or just tab out of here, which is what I'm going to do. We're looking for where we can post this comment.
Show emoji picker button.
There's where we can choose emojis.
Cancel button.
There's where we can cancel our comment.
Comment button.
There's where we can comment our comment. I'm going to comment my comment. I'm going to press enter.
Enter.
Do not comment somebody else's comment. At least that's my comment.
And there we go, our comment has been posted. So very good stuff. Once we're finished with the tubes, we're finished with this video, we may want to return to the home screen because from the home screen there, we're going to find those different headings for example, our subscriptions. And if we want to get back to the home screen, there is a link which will take us there. I'm going to hit Control Home to move to the top of this page.
Funniest animals.
I'm just going to down arrow until I find the YouTube logo that will take me back to the home page. And it didn't work, so we're going to try again.
Escape. Funniest animals. Guide but visited link YouTube.
And
home.
here it is, visited link YouTube home, enter.
Banner
And that will take us back
YouTube
to our
home link.
YouTube homepage. Now, you don't have to do that. If you want to search for another video, the search box is always there. And so you could just use your E key to find the search box from anywhere. But returning to the homepage can be nice just because it gives you a good base to start from. Cory, did I miss anything out?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I mean, I know there's a lot more you can do with the tubes, but we are limited on time, and those are the essentials there.
And we were starting with the basics today, how to go search for channels or videos and play them.
Exactly.
And potentially comment if you want to. And now you know how to do it from both your phone or your computer.
Indeed you do. And also, if you would like to learn more about the tubes, if you enjoyed this, but you already knew this stuff and you want to get in deeper, then let us know what you would like to look at. You know, you can send us an email, techconnect@vision-forward.org, or you could put it into the chat here and let us know what you would like to learn about using YouTube. And that could include creating videos, as long as we're just talking creating and not editing, because that's a whole other, kettle of fish there. But yeah, do let us know if you would like to know more about the tubes. And of course, your homework is to find all of our videos, like them all, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments.
Multiple Google accounts, subscribe to our channel, which goes multiple.
Exactly. It's just homework.
And then comment your comment.
And make sure to comment your comments. Talking of which, we are on YouTube. You are watching YouTube. This is our YouTube channel. It is Vision Forward Tech Connect. If you go to the tubes and use the skills that we just taught you, then you will be able to find Vision Forward Tech Connect. And on Vision Forward Tech Connect, we have all of our videos, including archived versions of our live videos, such as the one that you're watching right now.
Our last one, our produced videos, last one was the Merlin Mini. And the next one coming up is on NaviLens, which is a pretty cool app. So check out that video. That'll be a good one as well.
Yes, please do. And also, we will not be here in 2 weeks' time because Cory and I are going to be traveling. So sadly, there will be no live show in 2 weeks' time.
We may, and we will try to do a live stream, though, because we will be at a conference where Sam Seavey from The Blind Life will also be.
Indeed.
We're hoping to hang out and maybe, I mean, Luke and I will definitely probably do a live stream at some point. Maybe we can get Sam on there. So we will be gone the May 9th and May 10th. So as Luke said, no Tech Connect Live on May 9th, but keep an eye on the channel for us to go live. But then we will be back in 2 weeks after that.
Yes.
And we have a couple guests lined up. We don't have confirmed.
No, that's right. We don't have a confirmation, sorry. But I'm hoping, it looks at the moment, that we're going to have somebody from Glidance on. I think.
We're going to have. So if you saw our CSUN wrap-up video, you would have saw that Glidance mobility aid that was guiding me around.
Yeah.
And then we also have confirmation that Brian Hartgen from Hartgen Consultancy will be coming on talking about JSay, Dragon Dictate, Dragon Dictation, and Lisi and all the products that he does. So those are 2 things coming up on
Yes, so look forward to those. Jonathan from the chat, just to finish up here.
Yeah, we've got well wishes and a few more questions. We're probably not going to be able to field everything right now.
Okay.
But, folks are asking, they'd like to know how to post a podcast on YouTube. When
Good question.
Totally blind.
Okay.
I directed them to a video that Sam from The Blind Life has created on how to create a YouTube channel.
Sure.
And our previous live show with Cory.
Yes.
Talking about similar topics.
Yeah.
Is there any specific resources that you 2 want to recommend?
Well, maybe we could do another live show and talk about something like that. Because doing a podcast, I mean, if it's like ours, then obviously this is live, and so there's no editing involved, and so
yes, but there are
feasible.
some. I think it sounds like a future Tech Connect Live. I think we can dive in.
So stay tuned, and hopefully we will be able to do a session on that.
I also wanted to quickly mention, give a big thanks to a local organization here in Milwaukee, IBVI, Industries for the Blind and Visually Impaired. They are an NIB, or National Industries for the Blind partner, and they are a huge partner here of Vision Forward, and with their support, things like Tech Connect Live, things like our technology training, we provide some devices for individuals who may not be able to get them. So I just wanted to give a big thanks to IBVI and their support, because it is absolutely needed, and we really do appreciate the partnership.
Yes, we certainly do. And with that being said, it's time for me and Cory to get out of here. So thanks everybody for joining us, and we will look forward to seeing you in 4 weeks' time. Bye for now.
Thanks for joining us for another Tech Connect Live. If you enjoyed Cory and Luke's antics, be sure to join us next time. For all things Tech Connect, go to vision-forward.org/techconnect.